had some technical difficulties, and we are back on the air here real quick. So right now, Gunnar Beaver's got it in the near corner, sends it deep, and goes for a shot on goal there, looking for the top right corner, can't quite get there. And pressure by Johnson. Kansas City trying to get it out, picked up by Werner, out in the neutral zone, sent right back in. Spirit goes for a line change. Pressure by Johnson behind the net. And here comes Houston Brackett. He steals the puck on a tip away, looking to center it out in front, and picked up by Johnson. Johnson sends it in. Puck's laying there deep in the... And the goalie has to just fling himself out onto the ice to stop that puck, and another Stars player does the same, and the whistle blows with a pile of bodies out, stopping the puck in there. Really good effort by Houston Brackett, really streaking in, catching that pass, intercepting it, and keeping it puck in, and got a couple of really good chances there. So heads-up play by Houston out at the blue line. Puck goes down to the point, sits down around the back of the net. Near corner, Stars have possession, goes to Allen. Allen takes it, sends it in, trying to get a deflection off of Brackett. Brackett centers it. Here comes Dallas Stars. Once they get possession, good breakout play. Comes in the neutral zone. And Cal Bussin sending the player wide. He's able to get a slight centering pass tipped away. They retain possession. And, goes into the neutral zone. We've got Skibby. Skibby's got a race, and he's got no one between him and the goal. And he's going to take that shot, bounce wide by the goalie. Good heads-up play there. Pressure by Brackett. Then picked up by Brady Allen. Allen does a good hip check into the boards, but Kansas City keeps possession. Puck behind the net. Centering pass. Can't quite get it there. And Tyler Kane doing some work behind the net with Cal Bussin. Puck comes out to Skibby. Skibby's got Houston Brackett. They try to send it in. Here comes Tyler Kane into the zone. 1-on-2, and he goes for a shot. Goes wide. Bouncing near corner. Kansas City picks it up, and they bring it out into the neutral zone with some momentum, and they just send it in deep for the line change. Picked up in front. Bouncing puck. No one can get their hands on it, but it is deep in the Spirit zone. Centering pass goes across. Picked up by Lovin on the far end, and here's Wyatt Worth ready to grab the pass. Can't quite deflect it. He was looking for Tyler Kane in the far side as a breakout. Puck's still in the Kansas City zone. They grab it, and they bring it out. Big hit by Gavin Lovin in the neutral zone. Played by Cale Parker behind the net. Popped out to Kane on the far wall. He sends it up to Wyatt Worth on the far. He bounces it up in the air. Picked up by Gavin. Big high fly ball goes across the zone there. Kept in by John Brown. Slips by him and picked up by Worth, who dropped back. And he's going to circle around in his own zone. Takes it into the neutral zone. He's going to take it the whole way till the blue line. Sends it in deep where he takes a hit. Pressure by Tyler Kane in that far corner. They're trying to get a breakout play set up here, and here comes Kansas City. They bobble it. Picked up by Gavin Lovin. Here comes Wyatt Worth. Stole the puck right in front, and he gets a shot off. Heads up play by Wyatt Worth. Putting some pressure on that play. I'm going to give Gavin Lovin the assist on that because he really interrupted that pass, putting some pressure on. Wyatt Worth came in to join him. Fought through two players. Just a kind of a falling shot there, and just put it just to the right of the goalie who had slid over to the left side of the goal. Great effort play by Wyatt Worth to get that goal with this. I'm going to give him an assist to Gavin Lovin. Puck comes back to Schimpf off the drop, and he sends it in deep. We've got Beaver, Johnson, and Lowe as the forwards on this line. Okay, we've got icing on this one. Gets brought back all the way down in front of the Spirit. Cale Parker down there looking supremely confident, leaning on the pipes. Johnson to take this drop to Cale's right. 7 minutes left in the first period in a 2-0 game. Picked up by Schimpf. Schimpf takes a big hit. Lowe takes a big hit. Bounces off Johnson out at the point. Kansas City's got it. Tries for the centering pass. Werner sends it up to Gunnar Beaver. Gunnar Beaver takes it to the neutral zone. And puck comes back around. Kansas City tries to get it out. Big hit by Schimpf there at the blue line. And we are going to get a penalty on the Spirit. And it's probably going to be interference. I'm guessing. Looked like Schimpf hit that player a little bit late after he got rid of the puck. Head contact on that play. So Schimpf just trying to stand him up at the blue line. Guess he got some head contact on that one, so we'll see. That might be a 2 and a 10. Yep, looks like they're calling for a player out of the bench. And this is a reason they should have suited up Gage Robb, just so he could go serve those. But waiting for a player to go in. Looks like we've got Johnson and Carden out at the line, and Bussin at D. Lowe goes in to serve the 2. We need a 4th player out here. Here comes Zahn Werner. So we've got Bussin and Zahn at the red line. We've got Johnson and Carden playing forward. Puck's dropped. Picked up by Carden. He sends it in deep into the Kansas City zone. Pressure by Johnson. Johnson took the face off, and now he's pressuring the puck behind the net. Kansas City tries to take, intercepted by Johnson, picked up by Major Carden. He sends it deep in, and they're offsides, and Carden has to hit the brakes and come back out. So far, a good penalty kill here. Kansas City tries to set it back up, and puck bounces the length of the ice. That's going to be icing for the Kansas City Stars, and it's going to come the length of the ice. So this entire penalty kill so far has been in the Kansas City zone for the first 30 seconds. 1:33 left in the penalty, 2-0 game, 6:20 left in the first period. So we've got Kane and Lovin at forward. We've got Bussin and Werner out at the blue line in the Kansas City zone. Puck is dropped. Kane sends it into the corner. He tries to send it back to the point. Kane grabs it, goes out to Werner. Werner sends it back in, and all the way over to Gavin Lovin. He sends it to the corner to Johnson. Johnson grabs it, takes it behind in the net. Johnson dances a little bit. I'm sorry, Kane dances a little bit. That wasn't Johnson, it was Kane. Here comes Kansas City across the neutral zone. He's not going to pass it. He's going to look for the shot. Good interception by Zahn Werner. Here comes Gavin Lovin. He is one-on-one with 2 chasers, and he's got Kane. Bounces up into the high net. Good shot. He had Kane trailing him. Probably could have dropped that back off to his left side for the shot, but he had a wide open spot here. Yeah, replays are back, so you're probably seeing that on your screen right now. All right, got a drop in front of the Kansas City goalie. We've got Skibinski and Worth out as the forward line as BJ plays with the lineup a little bit, and we've got Life and Brown out at D. Puck comes back to Brown. Brown sends it back into the corner, picked up by Worth. Takes it around, loses it in the middle of the zone. Here comes Kansas City in the neutral zone. D'd up by Eric Life. He centers it. Really good chance by the Kansas City to get a shot on goal there, but they send it wide. Puck comes all the way out. Kansas City gathers themselves up in their own zone. Pressure by Skibinski. And long pass into the zone and picked up by John Brown behind the net. He sends it up to the hash marks to Worth. Worth takes a big hit, picked up by Kansas City. Kansas City's looking for the centering pass. There it is, but John Brown is there to clear it, as is Eric Life. And then Wyatt Worth just sends it the length of the ice. Probably going to rim back around, played by the goalie. 10 seconds left in the penalty as Kansas City brings it around their goal with some speed into the neutral zone. Passes there, Andrew Johnson. He picks the puck away. Puck goes out of the neutral zone. And here comes Nick Lowe out of the box to pick up the puck. And then Gunner grabs it and bounces off a Kansas City player. Gunner's got it in front of the thing. And here's Andrew Johnson with the shot. Nice tip from Gunner Beaver over to Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson sends it glove side high. And did that go under the glove or above the glove? And here's the replay here. Nice little pass by Gunner, and he said I couldn't see it. Looks like it went above the glove on that one, but really good shot. Really good shot by Andrew Johnson on that quick tip by Gunner Beaver. So good little shorty goal there. Sorry, that wasn't short. Nick Lowe would come back on the ice, but here's the drop. We've got Johnson at center, Lowe at right, and Gunner Beaver still out there. Brady Allen grabs it, circles around his own zone, sends it in neutral zone to Beaver. Beaver tries to send it over to Johnson. Johnson sends it deep into the zone. Kansas City grabs it, tries to get it out, but Johnson's there for the pickup. Gets a little bit of a shot on the goal there that did trickle into the goalie. I don't know if that was actually a shot. Puck is bouncing. Cale Parker plays it at the big, and if this goes in, Cale gets an assist. And it was not quite on goal, but boy, that would have been great. And picked up by Brackett. Brackett fans on the shot. And Brackett sends it into the near corner. Kansas City picks it up. And they're on the breakout. Here comes, bounces past John Brown. Goes all the way down to the goal line. Picked up by Eric Life around the net. Sends it up to the far boards. Niccolo tries to pick it up. Pressure by Johnson. Johnson pokes it out of the zone. Good job. This is probably going to be icing, though. Andrew Johnson doing a good job of just fighting for the puck just to get it out of the zone, and it just happened to go the length of the ice. Spirit makes a line change. 3:30 left in the first period. 3-0 game in the first period here in Kansas City. So we've got Skibinski, Carden, and Brackett on the line. We've got Werner and Wheeler out at D. So this is a good line. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Drops to Cale Parker's right in the Spirit zone. Picked up by Werner. Werner takes it back around the net. He's passed it up to Skibby. Breakout play to Carden. Carden gets it out of the zone and picked up by Skibby in the neutral zone. Up, just tipped back in to the into the zone. Picked up by Wheeler. Oh, Wheeler grabs it. Offsides by Kansas City, but picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler grabs it over to Werner. Werner sends it up to Brackett. It goes the length of the ice. That's going to be icing. So a little bit of a sloppy play there. Just a lot of people getting their hands on it. Couldn't quite gather it up. But now we've got to do it all over again. Killed 25 seconds on the clock, and let's do that same thing again. No change by the Spirit. All the Spirit players over on the bench standing up, watching the game. And drop to Cale's right. Carden on the drop. And the puck is on the ice. Goes to the right, out in front, and Kansas City managed to grab it. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler to Skibinski. Skibinski out. Sends it right into the neutral zone to a Kansas City player. Still in the neutral zone. They bring it in. Can't quite get their handles on it. Here comes them for a shot. Oh, Cale Parker coming up big on the rebound. Blocks the first shot and then is there for the second shot in the far corner there. Picked up by Major Carden. He cycles it back into the corner. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler's trying to grab it. Kansas City still got it. They can't quite get it. Oh, almost take it out, and we've got a shot. And Cale Parker there, big with the blocker. Picked up by Kansas City in the far corner. Looking for the shot at the blue line. Here's out to the point. Big shot tipped away by Brackett. Picked up behind by Zon Werner. Zon Werner coming up the board. Skibby. Skibby pokes it out. Chased down by Major Carden. Kansas City grabs it, and they've got it through the neutral zone. Picked up by Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin into the zone all by himself. 1-on-4 with a big shot. Bounce over here to the near wall. Picked up by Kansas City. They're trying to break something up. Here comes Kurt Bussin with the puck. Cal Bussin with the puck over to Allen. I'm going to quit saying first names because I can't get any of them right. Worth's got the puck. Worth takes it over. He's in the zone. Oh, fans on it. Got lucky there. Sends it to Tyler Kane in the blue line. Tyler Kane takes it in. Back out to the neutral zone by Kansas City. Big hit by Brady Allen. Picked up by Lovin. Lovin sends it to Tyler Kane. Near wall here. Big fight. Picked up by Worth. Worth comes streaking in. He takes it in neutral zone. Good handling. Drops it back for D. D sends it in for a shot. Bounced off a Kansas City player. Out in the high crease. Bouncing around. Kept in by Allen. Allen takes a little contact on the wall there behind the net. Picked up by Kansas City, but pressure on by Gavin Lovin. Kansas City comes up with it. They're trying to get it out, but Tyler Kane steals the puck. Sends it in to Gavin. Gavin behind the net. He's looking to center it. He sends it out to the point. Oh, dances around a couple people. Still has the puck, sends it to the low corner for Kane. Kane sends it in. I think Kane was looking for that deflection shot again. And we got 1 minute left in this period, 3-0. I think Kane was looking to bounce it off the back of that goalie again because he was basically on the goal line there and got the shot. So out at the puck drop, we've got Andrew Johnson and we've got Gunner and Lowe, or Beaver and Lowe out. Dropped out, tries to get it out to the blue line. Puck trickles over to Kansas City, and they bring it in neutral zone. Gunner Beaver fights to get it away from him. Puck gets sent in deep. Cale Parker plays it, and he sends it around to Lowe. Lowe on the hash marks, over to Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson in the neutral zone loses it. Kansas City tries to bring it in, and here we've got the puck going in deep. That's going to be icing, but Andrew Johnson making a valiant effort to get there for the breakaway. Just couldn't quite make it all the way to the puck. Just moving pretty hot through the zone. So 35 seconds left in the first period. And Coach BJ stands pat with his lineup here. We've got Beaver on the left. We've got Johnson at center. And we've got Lowe standing in front of the net. John Brown playing D in front of the net with Eric Life at the back of the circle. Puck's on the ice. Gets batted towards Parker, life cycles it around, still behind the net, comes over to Beaver, up the far wall, out of the zone, and Kansas City chases it down to try to settle it down and get something set up. They get a pass over to the blue line. Oh, just barely off. And looks like we had a little bit of an offsides there. There was 2 or 3 players right at the blue line stretching their legs out, looking for a generous call by the refs, but they didn't get it. You know, it was close. Yeah. So talk in the booth here thinks it's a bad call. Really shouldn't have been offsides. Oh, backhand slid out there in front of Cale Parker, but he's there for it. Backhanded out by the D. Puck's loose in front of the net. Puck goes out of the zone. Kansas City picks it up. They're just looking to end the period right here. And that is the end of the first period, folks. It is 3-0 Spirit at the end of 1 here in Kansas City. And Kurt Busson's going to step to the mic for the second period of play-by-play. Kurt, what do you think of the first period?
Another good start for the Spirit, obviously, with building that 3-goal lead. I think towards the latter part of that period, definitely saw some life out of Kansas City and putting some pressure on the Spirit net, some good scoring opportunities, and Cale Parker had to come up big on a couple of occasions there. So Spirit will have to keep their foot on the gas pedal here and make sure that.
Yeah, not a lot of shots on goal that whole period.
What was the 5-5 even on shots on goal? Seemed like it was kind of tilted more towards the Kansas City end, but.
Our percentage is better.
Yeah.
So Spirit seem to have, they responded. Big win last night, and they come out and played their game this morning. Which yesterday's game was a lot of passing and moving the puck around, and they seem to be continuing that this game.
Had a few more power play opportunities in that period, and for the Spirit, still with Wyatt Shimp in the penalty box serving his 10-minute misconduct. I didn't get a time on when he'll be coming out of the penalty box, but we'll keep our eye on that. So we'll be 5-on-5 to start this second period. The teams will switch ends. Looks like we're going to get a new goaltender in the crease for Kansas City. Number 32 will take the ice. Cale Parker takes his spot in the crease, and we're set for action here at period number 2 as we are underway now. Off the draw, puck is sent into the Kansas City zone and immediately backhanded right back out. Now sent back in by the Spirit and chased down by Kansas City. A little weak backhander, won't clear the zone, and a shot by Carden sails wide. Held in at the half wall by Carden as they'll battle for it there. Now help from Brackett as Carden is there for the Spirit as well. And sent back to the point. We got a delayed call coming here on penalty coming up on the Stars as Parker skates to the bench for the extra attacker. And the Spirit will look to set things up with possession. Now we're into the zone, down the left wing side. Johnson sends it in front and finds Brackett, and it bounces to the point. Look out there. Fortunately, the puck's sailing wide as it'll be chased down by Wheeler, and he'll send it up to Johnson. Now the boards for Skibinski. Delayed call with the Spirit net empty. Skibinski checked to the boards, and now finally the Stars touch up. And they'll blow this whistle down, blow this play down, as number 11 will skate to the penalty box. And the Spirit will go to the power play here early in the second period, already up 3-0 in this game. It is a good playlist. We're enjoying the music, the sounds inside the arena here today. Now puck is deflected into the stands on the Kansas City side. So no, we're set off the rink here from a pretty good distance, but still you got to keep your head in the game because those pucks will come flying with no netting. Now back at center ice for the face-off. Tyler Kane will take the draw, and puck played forward by John Brown. Battle for at the blue line, now dumped into the corner. Gavin Lovin hustles to it. And puck sent to the blue line and able to be skated out by Kansas City, but immediately taken back by the Spirit. Back comes Tyler Kane into the corner. He'll work it back to the point. John Brown over for Zahn Werner, but his pass hits a skate. Good defense there by the Stars, and they'll intercept and dump it down with 1:22 to go in this power play. John Brown will set things up behind his own net. Now up the near wall. Back come the Spirit. Wyatt Worth skates into the Star zone and dumps it off for Gavin Lovin. Now Gavin sends it in front on net and played by the Stars. Can't clear it as Spirit will work the puck. Worth circles, looks to go around a man, can't, and puck's cleared out to center ice as Spirit will regroup and set things up. Werner passes it up for Lovin as Gavin will skate it into the zone, loses it, and dumped out once again by Kansas City as they'll continue to kill time on this penalty. Now Werner back for the Spirit. 30 seconds to go as the Spirit will look for one last rush here. Now Johnson skates it into the zone. Andrew will dump it in the corner and chase it. And taken there by Kansas City, rung around the boards, held in at the point by Bussin as he'll look to settle it and push it forward. Now back for Brown, but it's behind him and out of the zone as John fans on it, taken by the Stars, but able to disrupt it just enough to let Bussin come over and push it out. And back to center ice now as Johnson will pick it up. Down the right wing side, sends it on net and deflected away there by the Stars defenseman as they'll clear it out. And we are back to even strength as this should go for an icing. No icing as Bussin will play it, avoids one check and sends it up the wall. Big check as Bussin goes down. No call. And they'll still fight for it in the corner now. Outlet pass goes off of Brackett and sent right back in by the Stars as Brady Allen will pick it up. Allen up the far wall. And he hits a wall and stopped. Intercepted by the Stars and sent back towards the net. And now penalty coming up on the Spirit as we're going to get a hooking call. And Spirit will go to the penalty kill as Houston Brackett will sit for a 2-minute minor. Yeah. So penalty kill situation for the Spirit here as the Stars will look to set things up. Now back to the point, slap shot, deflected by Skibinski into the corner. And now behind the net, battled for as Stars will pick it up and look to center. Now skated in front and a shot, saved by Parker. And rebound to the corner as it's skated up the wall and now dropped off at the point but out of the zone and intercepted by Lovin. Now streaking to it was Skibinski, but he just couldn't catch up to it as Kansas City will bring it back the other way. Down the right wing side towards the net, shoots, he scores. Wow, what an individual effort there. We'll wait and see. It looks like the puck was in. The puck was in before it was dislodged, and we'll wait and see what the official call is as we get a look at it on the instant replay. Clearly the puck was in the net before it was dislodged. And they are pointing towards the net. It is a goal. So finally the Kansas City Stars able to break through and put one behind the Spirit goaltenders this weekend. It is a power play goal, and it's now 3-1. So as I mentioned, the Stars starting to come on a little bit towards the end of that first period, and they're finally able to break through here as they chip away at this lead. And the Spirit have work to do still in this one. Now back underway, even strength. Puck taken by the Spirit and dumped all the way down. This will go as an icing call And we'll get a face-off back in the Spirit zone. 10:15 to go here in the second period. Tyler Kane set to take this draw. See, linesman hustles out. Now we're set to go. Now Spirit win it. Oh, just out of the reach of Wyatt Worth, or he might have been able to put a move on and break out. Held in by the Stars. That shot sails wide. Now up the far boards, taken by Worth. As he'll headman the puck. Nice pass there. And then given away as the Stars will dump it back in. Outlet pass doesn't make it out. Intercepted there, sent in front, and now stolen away by the Spirit. Werner has it. Headman pass is just a little bit behind Worth. And taken there by Kansas City. Now loose puck in the neutral zone, battle for. And sent forward by the Stars. Intercepted there as the Spirit will look to advance. Now Lovin into the zone. Round a man, but hits a skate and intercepted. Back comes the Stars. Round one man at the blue line into the zone. And a shot and a save by Parker as the Stars continue to put pressure on here. And Parker forced to make a big save there as we'll get a face-off to his left. Now Johnson, Lowe, and Beaver on the ice for the Spirit. Off the draw, loose puck in front and sticked aside by Parker. Buston has it behind his own net, avoids one man. He's got another man on as they'll continue to battle for it. Now help from Johnson, loose puck at the side of the net, and a backhander and save. Oh, and a big check there, a little bit from behind, but no call as a loose puck still in front. Dangerous, taken by the Stars, circled and shot, and a good save by Parker once again. Now puck in the corner as Brady Allen is there along with Johnson, and centering pass doesn't get through. Loose puck still as the Stars have pressure on in the Spirit zone. Now shot from the point is blocked and finally smothered by Parker in front. And we'll get a stoppage here and fresh troops for both teams with 8:33 to go here in this second period. 3-1, Spirit on top. And yeah, it looks like is the 10-minute misconduct to Chimp over? So he was out there, okay. So back to full complement of players for the Spirit, and underway here with the puck still in the Spirit zone, but to the point and held in by the Stars as they'll dump it down low. Now intercepted by Brackett, and back come the Spirit. Houston down the right wing side with possession into the zone, looks to center it, and his shot towards the net is deflected away. Follows up, gets the rebound, and now taken there by Kansas City as they'll skate the center ice into the Spirit zone, and chipped away there by John Brown. Continues the battle for it, but puck sent in front, and now intercepted by the Spirit. We're going to get another call here. It's going to be a hooking call, and we'll wait to see who this one's against. So the Spirit once again will go to the penalty kill, and another opportunity for the Stars to chip away here as still waiting for the player to go. It is Carden. Who, me? Major, not quite sure about that one, but it is in fact on Carden, so he'll sit. I didn't see it either. As Tyler Kane on the draw for the Spirit, and it's able to be sent out all the way down. Hustling to it, it was Lovin. He'll get there first. He's got Kane in front. Now Gavin skates it up the far wall, and we'll just dump it down low to kill time. Taken there by the Stars. Below the goal line. Able to avoid the check of Lovin, and still on the puck, Gavin. Doing good work on the forecheck here. And now Kane will step in to disrupt things. Tyler steals it away. He's got Gavin in front. Now behind the net, centers in front. Shoots just wide. Great work there by the Spirit, killing this penalty as they have a glorious scoring opportunity there. Gavin had time to set it up and set his sights, but fired it just wide. And now the Spirit will dump it in once again. Behind the net, outlet pass, stretch pass, trying to catch the Spirit, changing. Down the left side, the shot. Oh, and a blocker saved by Parker as that puck was labeled, but Parker with a nice save with his blocker. Now puck in front as they'll try to send it on and deflected away and sent all the way down the ice by the Spirit with 45 to go now in the penalty to Carden. As in front of his own net, outlet pass, a bouncer, and settled by the Stars down the left wing side into the Spirit zone. Behind the net, now up the half wall. Back to the point as the Stars work it on the power play. The shot gets through, it's deflected in. Shot came from the point and Parker had a look at it, but it was deflected and it beats him to the stick side. I'm not sure if that was a Spirit player or one of the Stars players got a stick on it. Looks like it went off of Andrew Johnson. So 2 unanswered goals from the Stars, and it's now a 3-2 contest. Both goals coming on the power play for Kansas City. And hang on now. Now back to even strength. Worth has it for the Spirit. Into the zone. He's taken off the puck. Actually still fights for it. He'll work it down low. Now behind the net for Kane. Tyler circles and sends it in front. Loose puck, and it's kicked towards the net. Don't know if that one would have counted anyway if it would have gone in. As puck along the half wall. Taken by the Stars as they'll skate it behind their own net. And another call coming up against the Spirit as Worth took a man down, and I think this is going to go for slashing is the call actually. I thought they might call tripping, but so Spirit once again, just after having surrendered 2 power play goals in this period already, will be forced to kill another penalty here. Yeah. So here we go once again. Johnson and Carden will kill this penalty for the Spirit with Bussin and Allen on defense. Now off the draw, puck is chipped into the Kansas City zone. And hustling to it is Johnson. Can't quite catch up to it, but it's intercepted by Carden. And Major will skate it down the right side. Sends in front and deflected away by Kansas City. Back they come on the power play. Now to center ice and into the Spirit zone, but intercepted there by Bussin. He'll dump it back down. And picked up by the Stars defenseman, sends it across behind the net as Carden on it for the Spirit, able to intercept it, and he'll skate it to center ice and just dump it back in. Taken right back by Kansas City, and back they come down the left wing side. Now into the corner as Eric Leif's there for the Spirit. Avoids a big check there behind the net. Stolen by the Stars. Sent in front, shot, point blank, and a save by Parker. Back to the point, and Rister gets through, and they score. Goodness. Another shot from the point that somehow found its way through traffic. And we are now tied. It's a brand new game. Once again, a power play goal for the Stars. All 3 goals coming in on the power play in this period after the Spirit built a 3-0 lead after 1. And with 4:44 to go here in the second period, it's a brand new hockey game.
Johnson on that, man. I like this move. I like BJ sticking with this rotation and telling those guys to go out there and play hockey and not relying on his front line.
So back we come as puck now into the Kansas City zone. Beaver unable to get a shot off as Kansas City will have it at their own blue line. Sent forward and now skated into the Spirit zone down the right wing side and taken off the play. And yes, we're going to get another penalty. It was late. Referee a little late in making that call with the arm going up in the air, but This time it's going to be Zon Werner going to the box for the Spirit. And yeah. So here we go once again as the Spirit will go to the penalty kill as Carden and Lovin back on the ice. They had a scoring opportunity on that last penalty kill early and almost made it a 4-2 game, but it was Kansas City that was able to strike later in that power play to tie things up. Now outlet pass to the point and a shot, this time saved by Parker as he's able to squeeze it. Saw that one all the way. And we'll get a face-off back in the Spirit zone. Now off the draw, one back to the defense and sent out by the Spirit back to center ice. And the Stars will skate it back in. Carden there for the Spirit, able to backhand it out, and Stars will set things up in the neutral zone. Able to avoid a check and circling at his own blue line. Now headman pass as they'll try it once again. As the Stars try to enter with possession, they're able to do so. Now down the right wing side, and a shot, and a save by Parker. Oh, and a shot to the head. Late after the whistle, and a punch to the head of Bussin by the Stars player. Picked up by the referee and sent to the box. Head contact and a 10-minute misconduct is the call. So break there for the Spirit as we'll skate 4-on-4, and Stars will lose their player for 2 and a 10. So with 3:43 to go here in the second period, we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 1:19, and the Spirit will get a brief power play. Yeah. Puck, the faceoff will come outside the Spirit zone as Kane will take it. He's got Worth on his wing. Now puck sent up by the Spirit. This is going to go for an icing as puck comes down for an icing call. We'll come back into the Spirit zone this time. It is. You thought Spirit were going to pull away and just coast like they did last night, but Stars had other ideas and able to capitalize on their power play opportunities. And it's now 3-3 as off the draw taken by the Stars, skated behind the net and centered in front. And able to get a glove on it was Parker. And he'll freeze it for another face-off. As we'll get line change here for the Spirit. Carden and Brackett now on the ice. 4-on-4 hockey here. Linesman directing traffic out there. Now he'll drop the puck. Oh, and Carden wins it to himself. He's able to stick it out. And now puck played back into the Spirit zone. John Brown will send it up the boards. Can't clear it as loose puck behind the net now. Chipped forward by Brown. Carden has it there. Off the glass and out. Looked at chasing it down. He's got Brackett with it. Houston looks to skate in front. Now he does. Shot and a save by the goaltender. And a nice move there by Houston Brackett to work it in front. Able to get a shot off and a good save by the Kansas City goaltender. Kansas City will dump it back out. 30 seconds to go in the initial call to the Stars. Sorry, to the Spirit. And they'll get the power play, brief power play after that. Now behind the net, Brown pushes it forward, taken there by Carden. Overskates it, and clearing pass doesn't make it out. And saved there by Cale Parker. As it's intercepted once again by Kansas City, and a shot and a save by Parker to the near side. shots starting to pile up here now for Kansas City as they've had the best pressure here. Now back power play opportunity here for 30 seconds for the Spirit as Kansas City clearing pass doesn't make it out. Lovin tries to settle and get a shot off but can't, just out of his reach. I don't think he was quite ready for that as that clearing pass was. Now Spirit will set things up. Outlet pass. Lovin works it forward but loses it. Now cross-ice pass. Shimp finds Wyatt Worth. Skates it into the zone. Wyatt. Cross-ice for Shimp. Wyatt will wind it up. The shot. And a save by the Stars goaltender. On some good passing there by the Spirit. And this time face-off coming up in the Stars zone. 1:39 to go here in the second period. Back to 5-on-5 as the penalties have now expired. Kane set to take this draw. Now won by the Spirit as Lovin dumps it down low behind the net. Worth there first for the Spirit. Back for Lovin. Now below the net for Wyatt. Looks to wrap around. Loose puck in front. Shot and a rebound save. Still loose. Taken by Lovin. Backhander sails high. And now bouncer still loose. Taken by the Spirit. And sent back to the point. Shimp to the half wall. Now back in front on a little nifty give and go, but intercepted there by the Stars, and they'll skate it back out into the neutral zone. Big number 19, and he's hooked by the Spirit. And another penalty call here as Worth will go back to the box for the Spirit. And once again, Kansas City with an opportunity to go to the power play with 1:01 to go here in the second period. And Andrew Johnson will skate to the face-off dot for the Spirit. Referee talking things over at the Spirit bench. Now we're set for action. Now off the draw, won by the Spirit and sent out all the way down. Puck will go all the way down, played by Houston Brackett. He's got Johnson in front if he can get to him. Now in the corner as Brackett will smother it, just kill time. 44 seconds to go here in the second period as the face-off will come outside the zone. I guess they're saying that Brackett smothered that one in the corner. So outside the zone now as puck is dumped in by Shimp with 40 seconds now to go in the second period. Outlet pass by the Stars, but intercepted by the Spirit, and it's going to be chipped back down low by Johnson. And the Stars have it there as they'll ring it around the boards. Pinching in will be Shimp, and he'll just dump it back down low behind the net. Stars pick it up once again as they'll look to break it out. Now along the left wing side as they'll dump it into the Spirit zone. Werner there first for the Spirit, and he'll wrist it back out all the way down, and that should just about do it for the second period as time continues to wind down. 2-1, and that'll do it. 2 periods in the books here from Kansas City, and 2 very different periods in this one. Spirit built a 3-0 lead in the first period, only to see it disappear in the second period by the strength of 3 power play goals for the Stars. So we should have a dandy of a third period coming up here. The Spirit still with 59 seconds to kill on their penalty to Worth. And we should have a nice interesting third period coming up here from Kansas City. So we'll take a break here. Teams are skating to the locker rooms for the break. We'll get an ice resurfacing. And Kelly Carden will be back on the mic for period number 3. And we'll take a break and be back with that for you in just a little bit.
Kicks it over, yeah. Where's Brad Allen? All right, here we are. Start of the third period. Major Carden takes the drop. Brackett sends it over into the Kansas City zone. They pick it up and they skate it through the neutral zone. Picked up by Major Carden, tips it away, but Kansas City keeps possession. Houston Brackett sends it deep, and we are on a penalty kill for 45 seconds. And oh, here's Brad Allen back to do his job here in the third period. And Houston Brackett puts some pressure on the puck and tips it away. So penalty kill for another 30 seconds. Wyatt Worth in the box to start this third period. Kansas City tries to set it up, and John Werner puts a hit on, and puck goes deep. Picked up by Kansas City behind their own net. Here comes Gunnar Beaver to do some pressure on the puck, and he manages to tip it away. Kansas City can't do anything with the rest of this power play. 5 seconds left, and Wyatt Worth's poised to get on, and Andrew Johnson's got the puck, and he tries to center it. Puck is loose in front of the net. Gunnar Beaver chases it in, and the goalie just has to freeze it, and we are 5-on-5. A minute gone in this 3-3 game. Third period getting started here, so we've got Johnson, Beaver, and Lowe out for the drop. We've got Allen and Bussin at the blue line. Kelly Carden taking over for the play-by-play here. Kurt Bussin decides to be a spectator for this one, and color man with no mic. Kansas City takes it into the far corner. They're trying to break it out. Picked up by Lowe and Allen. Can't quite keep it in, so Bussin got to corral it in the neutral zone. He skates it around looking for Johnson. Johnson doesn't see it, hit his skates, and here comes Gunnar to pick it up. Gunnar's got a lot of puck on the ice. Here comes Bussin on the near side, goes into the far corner, picked up by Kansas City around the back of the goal. Puck in the middle there, doesn't quite see it. A little bit of a shot off there. Kansas City's got it behind the net. Bussin pokes it away. Nick Lowe on the near boards, mid-wall. Oh, little rebound out in front there. Johnson finally able to pick it up and skate it through the neutral zone to get the Spirit, hopefully get able to get something going here, and he looks for a centering pass. Just drops it back in, but tipped away by Kansas City. Kansas City looking to break it out. Kansas City into the neutral zone, picked up by Eric Life. He's chasing it down to the far boards, and Kansas City still has it. Kansas City can't get it. Picked up at the blue line, shot in from far away. Big rebound. Kansas City's there with it, and picked up by Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth picks it in the neutral zone, into the near corner, into the neutral zone. Offsides, Kansas City. They send it in. Here comes Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth across the red line, into the zone. He's got time for a shot, goes high and wide. Kansas City picks it up, looking for a breakout. Big long pass over to Zon Werner. He takes it back into his own zone, sends it back into the Kane. Kane up to Worth. Worth into the zone. Tips it over to Lovin. Lovin gets a good shot off. Sorry, that was Lovin. Kane back around back of the net. Worth picks it up, trying to pick it up and corral it. He sends it into the middle for Shemp. Shemp, big shot in the high slot there, sliding in. Good job by Worth looking for him, and Shemp sliding in for that shot. New goalie in for the Kansas City Stars. Different goalie, right? Yeah. Did he? Okay. All right. So Stars have gone to a different goalie at the start of the game. But he was in for the second period also. Carden, Brackett, Skibby. Skibby tries to pick up the puck. He's got it in the near circle. He's looking to center it. Picked up by Kansas City. And Zon Werner can't quite keep it in. He just sends it deep into the zone. Spirit have to touch up. Kansas City behind their own net. Pressure by Skibinski. And then picked up. Houston Brackett there to help. He's got the puck. Pinned against the wall. Skibby looking for it. Sends it out to the point. Shemp looking for a shot. Tipped away by Kansas City. Brackett in the far corner, and a whistle. Not sure what we got here. We got a roughing call. Roughing. And that is going to be on them. All right, number 58 for the Stars goes in to spend some time in the box. So they're still serving their 2 and 10. So he's got some company over there. So we're on a power play here. Got the white jersey line out. And we've got Brown and Werner at the blue line. So we've got a chance here with a drop to the goalie's left in the far corner. Tyler Kane to take this drop. 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. 11 minutes in a 3-3 game in the third period. And puck is on the ice. Goes back to Zon Werner. Zon Werner sends it up to Lovin. Zon Werner sends it in. Oh, that was a juicy rebound there. Zon Werner just flings it around to send it back over to Werner. Werner's got it, and he unleashes a gun. Bounces off Kansas City player. Picked up by Kane behind the net. He's looking for an outlet pass, brings it around, circles over to Werner. Werner can't quite get it for the shot, but he does send it into Gavin. Gavin back to Werner. Werner over to Kane. Kane in the near slot. Looking for that top corner, can't quite get it, bounces off the net, and then it goes the distance for a clearing. That wasn't actually by Kansas City. That was a errant pass that went the length of the ice. Werner sets it up behind his net, drops it for Worth. Worth skates it around, makes a move on a Kansas City player, brings it in neutral zone, passes it up to Lovin. Lovin stops and hits the brakes, looking for a pass up to the blue line, and it comes out. Springfield Spirit have to set it up. They are being very deliberate in their setup here. Zon Werner manages to gather it, and he takes it in, and Worth drops back for D. Lovin takes a shot, and it goes up into the net. So we're going to get a line change here. Looks like we've got Johnson and Brackett and Carden. We've got 50 seconds left in the penalty. 10 minutes left in the period. Let's see. Looks like Johnson's going to take the shot. Carden set up in front of the net. Brackett in the far side. Kansas City stacks the defense. Back out to Shemp. Shemp. That's offsides, just leaked out. They have to touch up, go right back in, and start the pressure. Good pressure. Johnson keeps it in, and Kansas City manages to get their stick on it, but it's still in the zone. Johnson with it in the far corner. He brings it around in the near corner, picked up by Brackett, out to Allen. Allen back to Brackett. Brackett looking for Johnson. Johnson in the center. Carden setting up in the middle of the crease, looking to get that puck broke out. And here comes Kansas City. They try to get it out, can't quite do it. Still stuck against the wall here. Carden goes into the corner looking for it. Oh, snagged out of the air by Allen. Can't quite keep it in. Spirit pretty much still have possession, but they can't quite get a hold of it, and it goes the length of the ice. Played by, a little bit of a miscommunication there by the goalie. Pressure by Kansas City, out to Brackett on the hash mark. Oh, head contact there. Tall guy hitting Brackett, but we're offsides. Major Carden went in with the flow of the ice. Puck came back out along the blue line, and then they have to make a whistle stop. So Houston Brackett pleading his case with the ref over there for that head contact as he skates off the ice, doing it respectfully, not showing up the ref, but definitely letting him know that did hit me in the head, ref. So we've got Kane, Lowe, and Beaver over there on the far side. Who's that on the far side? Can anyone see it? Is that Beaver on the far? Yeah. So Gunner, Kane, and Lowe. Kane brings it in. Can't quite keep it in the zone. Here it is. Picked up by Lowe. Still bouncing around. No possession. Back out in the neutral zone. Bussin just sends it diagonally into the far corner. Picked up by Kansas City around the back of the net. Kansas City looking for a breakout. Tipped away by Spirit. Kept in by Beaver. Can't quite get. Hard stop there by Gunner. Really good move. Just couldn't keep it in the zone. Picked up by Kansas City. They send it around. Rimmed around. Picked up here by Wheeler. Wheeler overskates it. Picked up by a Kansas City Star player. Tyler Kane decides to take it out. He skates past 3 players. And gets it poked away. We're offsides. Momentum just carried Tyler Kane into the zone on that one as the puck got poked away, so he couldn't quite hit the brakes and that's okay. Gives us a line change. We are 5 on 5. 8 minutes left in the game. It's a tie game, 3-3 here in Kansas City. Carden, Skabinski, and Johnson out there on the far side, looks like. Is that who I'm looking at? Yep. Carden takes the drop. Kansas City picks it up, sends it deep in. Picked up and played by Cale Parker. He sends it out for the outlet pass. Carden takes it across the neutral zone. Carden's looking for it. Oh, centering pass just off the blade of Johnson. Johnson sends it back in. Carden chases it around the back of the net. Picked up by Kansas City in the corner, and they look for an outlet pass. Tipped away by Eric Life. Stood up at the blue line. Brown picks it up in the far corner. Oh, intercepted by the Kansas City Stars. They seem to be intercepting a lot of passes here. Loose shot there in front of the net. This is not a penalty kill. I think it was off the post. And Skibby tries to get it out, gets into the neutral zone, but picked up by Kansas City. Here comes Carden. Carden sends it deep around the thing into the corner, and he's looking for another centering pass. Goes around behind the net. Johnson picks it up in the far corner. Skibby goes in to put pressure on, and looks like it hit the net on that one. So a lot of puck movement, but nobody could really get their hands on it and possess it and move it around and get any kind of quality shot on that one. We've got 7 minutes left in the period. Back to Kane, Lovin, and Worth. Shimp and Werner out for, I'm sorry, is that Werner or Life over there on the far side? That's Werner. So Kansas City picks it up, brings it in neutral zone. D'd up by Werner. Werner sends it back out. They are offsides by Momentum. Picked up by Werner. And he just sends it diagonally across. Picked up by Kansas City, but tipped away by Springfield. Worth has it with some open ice. Not sure what this was. Back and forth across the blue line there. Maybe Worth handling the puck. Took it back out, real bang play there. Apparently it came out. So no change in lines for the Spirit. Going to have a drop just outside the offensive zone for them. Tyler Kane to take the drop. Let's see if he brings it back or sends it forward. Tyler Kane sends it forward into the zone. Picked up by Kansas City. Kept in by Kane and Worth. Back to Kane, back to Worth. Worth sends it in the middle there. He picks it up. He's got a shot here. Blocked by Kansas City. Worth in the far corner, still doing work. Worth still got the puck. He's looking for a centering pass, loses the puck into the corner. Worth basically the only person that's touched the puck on this entire play here. And Kansas City brings it out. And big hit by Werner just a little bit late. Kansas City keeps the puck. Oh, big centering pass there for Kansas City, but D is there to disrupt it. Kansas City doing a good job of keeping the puck in, but here it comes out. Kansas City still got it. They take it with some momentum through the neutral zone. And back to Werner. Werner into neutral zone. Worth touches it up. Gets a quick line change. And here comes Nick Lowe putting some pressure on the puck. Werner in the neutral zone. Over to Lowe. Lowe trying to get it into the zone. We're offsides by Momentum again. Touching up the blue line. Lowe goes in to put pressure on it. Line change. Beaver gets in there. And we have a weak whistle. Not sure what it is here. In the neutral zone. Looks like Gunner is going in for a too many men on the ice shot. Gunner had come off, played the puck. All right, too many men on the ice is being reported, so we are 5 on 4, penalty kill. Now we've got another penalty coming up. Cross-checking. Cross-check, right? Interference, sorry. Interference on that one, so it looks like Nick Lowe got in the way of that one. I'm sorry, Brady Allen getting called for the interference. Not really sure how that was. Brady Allen. So we're going to be 3 on 5 penalty kill here. Coach BJ decides to go with 2D. couple of his biggest motors, John Brown and Werner, and Andrew Johnson takes the drop. So sends it back to Brown. Brown's able to send it down the ice, and it goes in the neutral zone. Andrew Johnson putting a little pressure on. They fall back, look for the setup. Tipped by Werner, and shot on goal. Cale Parker sends it away, and then Werner goes out, tips it. Werner sends it along the boards, can't get it out of the zone. Werner putting a little bit of pressure in the zone. They set it up in the corner, out to the point. Big shot by Kansas City into the far corner. A little pressure by John Brown here. They're looking for a setup play. They've got one player out at the blue line. Looking for a D-to-D pass here. Big snapshot there. Hoping to catch Cale off the ring, but it goes wide. Zon Werner's back there fighting. Johnson then over into the far corner. Kansas City's got it. They're looking to set it up. Sends it into the near side. He lets it go into the corner. Gets on the rebound. Tipped by Werner. Kansas City picks it up again. Out to the blue line. Blue line's looking to set it up. D-to-D pass into the near point. He takes it down to the circle. It's going to go all the way out. Big shot goes all the way around. And big shot. Gavin Lovin comes in. Wyatt Shimp comes in. Werner stays on the ice. Puck gets driven in, and that's going to go up. That is off the stick of Cale Parker up into the net. And so we are going to be 5-on-3 for another 28 seconds. 5-on-4 for 6 seconds after that. And then we should be 5-on-5. 3-3, 4 minutes left in the game. Gavin Lovin is going to take the drop on this one. That's Cal Bussin at center D, and Shimp behind in the corner. Goes to the far wall with a pass out at the point. Kansas City tries to set it up. And in the far corner, and they pass it all the way out. Missed pass goes the distance. 15 seconds left of 3-on-5. And here comes Kansas City trying to bring it into the zone. And, he steps up and tipped away by Bussin. Bussin sends it the length. And it goes out. Kansas City's got it, and here comes Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin's got him and the goalie. Cannot sneak it by. But we are 5-on-5 once again here in Kansas City. Kansas City brings it in with some momentum. They're looking for a centering pass and takes a wide shot. Cale Parker smothers it in his armpit. And he comes out and he's having a little talk with the player. Looks like it's in all in fun there, actually. So I don't think that was anything malicious. Cale just having a chat with the guy that shot it. He might have been congratulating Cale on the stop, honestly. So we're going to have a drop to Cale's left. Looks like Carden on the drop. We've got, it does seem like it's gone fast. We got Skibby here on the near side, and who is our forward out there? Houston Brackett out there. And puck comes out for Houston Brackett. He overskates it, and good tip while he's falling down by Brackett. Puck just trickling in there. Almost got a shot off there as it was falling. No one could get their hands on it. Brackett's trying to fight for it. Still in the zone, but Kansas City manages to bring it out. Comes to Werner. Werner pops it up the far wall. Houston Brackett tries to get it in. Kansas City kicks it in, and then they take it out in the zone. And they send it in deep behind the net. Eric Life wisely just throwing it in. Picked up in the far corner. Major Carden trying to fight for it. Out to Zon Werner. Werner sends it in on net. And chased by Skibby here on the near wall. He cycles it back down around the back of the net. Major Carden picks it up, and he's got it behind the net, poked away by Kansas City. Big scrum for the puck over there. Kansas City's trying to kill some time here, and we've got 2 minutes left on the clock. Kansas City kind of comes up with it, and they're looking to get it out, looking for a back out or breakout play. Kansas City comes across the neutral zone. Picked up by Houston Brackett. Nice big hit, but they come up with it, and Zon Werner picks it up off the rebound, looking for the outlet pass. That is going to be icing. And so he was looking for the streaking Houston Brackett up the right side, just sent it a little bit hot off the wall. No one was able to touch it. All right, so we've got the 2 minutes left in the game, 3-3 tie. Worth, Kane, and Lovin out for the next shift. We've got Wheeler and Bussin out at D. 5-on-5 hockey dropped to Cale Parker's right. 2 minutes left. And ref's pointing some people to do some things, and he's going to drop the puck. And picked up by Kansas City, out to the point. Big booming shot goes in. Picked up by Cal Bussin, back out to the point for another shot. Sent into the corner. Still looking for that puck. Tyler Kane's got it. He sends it out to Worth. Worth can't get it out of the zone. Kansas City sends it rimming around to a player on the far side. Kansas City still has possession. Tyler Kane trying to go get it. Cycled behind him, but here it is, picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler up to Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin tries to get it out, and finally it's out of the zone. Give and go from Worth back to Kane. Kane's got it on the right side. Tries to carry it in, poked away by Kansas City. Kansas City's got the puck, and they break it out, and going through the neutral zone, stepped up by Wheeler. Wheeler pokes it away, but they bring it back in. Stolen by Kane, picked his pocket, trying to do a give and go with Worth. Here's Worth. Worth has got one man to beat and someone hanging on him, and a big shot comes rimming out to this side. Brady Allen keeps it in. Back over to Lovin. Lovin looking for Worth on the backside, and the goalie is there for it, but that was a great play. Gavin Lovin seeing Wyatt Worth setting up in his shop over there, almost like Gretzky setting up in his office back in the day. Wyatt Worth is great at finding that dead ice in the back door, and Kane and Lovin are great at looking for him back there. That was an excellent opportunity. Johnson and Beaver and Lowe taking the drop to his left, and goes to Kansas City. They bring it in the neutral zone. Big rush by Kansas City. Brady Allen backing it up, pokes it out. Uh-oh, here comes Gunnar Beaver. Gunnar Beaver's got it down the left side, taking some contact. He brings it deep into the zone, and Andrew Johnson comes up to help. Puck goes into the far corner. Behind the net is Beaver, and a big shot by Johnson to the left of the goalie, and still bouncing around. No one's got any kind of pressure, consistency on the puck, and back out to the point, out to the neutral zone. Zon Werner finally grabs it to settle it down. Uh-oh, big bounce there for the Kansas City. Zon Werner's got it with some momentum. Zon Werner takes it around the net, falls down. He's trying to center it. Zon Werner with the falling down pass, and that is the game. Oh, really exciting finish to this game, folks. Really exciting finish. Zon Werner probably got pulled down by a trip on that last thing around, but as he was sliding on his belly, managed to get there and sling the puck out in front for a centering pass. And I don't know. The refs are discussing things, but it sounds like we're done. Teams are lining up. Folks, thanks for joining us here in Kansas City. Actually, big win yesterday by the Springfield Spirit, and a really exciting game today. Goalies are out touching gloves and chatting, so it looks like there's no hard feelings on either team. This was an exciting game to watch. At least we come away with a point on this one, but really I think we were definitely the better team out there. We just didn't play like it today. Let them back into it after a 3-0 lead in the second period. Kurt Bussin, got any last words for the folks before we sign off?
Just like you said, Kelly, I think great start for the boys. They kind of let their foot off the gas here. You can really see it at the end of that second period where Kansas City was starting to put some pressure on, and you knew they had something cooking. And then when they got in the penalty situation in the third period, or the second period, sorry, Kansas City really able to take advantage and crawl back into this game. But boys able to hang on for a point, like you said, kill off that key 2-minute a two-man disadvantage. So good job there. It was a great, fun game to watch. We'll get another crack at the other Kansas City Stars team next weekend, so looking forward to that. We'll see you next weekend.
All right, thank you folks for tuning in, and we will see you next weekend.